Hey, what's cooking, Jay?
Hello everyone,
Hi.
Welcome back to Gunter's kitchen. Today I've got my daughter Carie with me and we making Käsespätzle or called Kasnockerl in Austria. It's a pasta dish and it's got a lot of cheese in it. It's very rustic, it's very delicious. It's sort of served in pubs and up the ski resorts, and people absolutely love it. Now, explain to me, please, why are we making Spätzle?
Käsespätzle is my favorite Austrian dish. It was my highly requested dish for my dad to teach me today. I really want to learn how to make it so I can make it at home, and it's delicious. So I'm very excited to learn how to make it.
Good, good. Let's do it. Let's start. Okay, so for the Spätzle, which is the pasta dish, we need flour, water, salt, nutmeg, and eggs. That's just mixed together like a normal pasta dough. It's quite runny, and then it's sort of dropped into the water like gnocchis. For the sauce, we require 2 onions, maybe 3 or 4 garlic cloves, and we need 2 different cheeses. One is an Emmentaler, which is the Swiss mountain cheese, and the other one is Gruyère, which is also a Swiss mountain cheese, which is very similar to the Comté, the French Comté cheese. It's a bit more runny and it's a bit more spicy or a bit more piquant. Also, we are making fried onions because you need a bit of a crunch, a bit of a texture, and people love fried onions. So what we do is we just slice our onions, we mix them with some flour and some Hungarian sweet paprika, and then we shallow fry them or deep fry them in our little home designed deep fryer. And that's what we put on top with chives. You know, the chives is a classic herb which goes with the Spätzle. All right, so should we start?
Yep, let's start.
Let's do it. So what we do is I make the dough first or the pasta first, and then we let it sit there for about 10 or 15 minutes. I always believe that when you let the flour relax a bit, you get a much better outcome. Also, while that is relaxing, we can do the fried onions. All right? The whole thing is reasonably quick. Okay, so you can do it. Just put the flour in. So we've got a half a kilo flour. We've got 200 water. We put almost all of it in. Not quite all of it. So a bit more. Yep, okay. We can always add more water. Every flour is different. If you have got too much water in, it's very difficult to make the dough because you're adding more flour, more flour. Now, a decent pinch of salt and nutmeg.
How much?
Yeah, that's it, that's enough. And then 5 eggs.
5 eggs. Do you want to do some as well?
Yeah, I'll do some as well. Just bang them on the thing. And here is for rubbish. As I always say, don't bang the eggs on the dish so the eggshells don't fall in there. Bang them on the flat surface. All right, so now we are putting it into the machine. Of course, you can do it by hand if you wish so. The old traditional way is with a wooden spoon until it sort of makes blisters. But yeah, now we are too lazy. We've got a machine, so you might as well use it. So now what we do is we see how much water it takes. Yeah? Normally it needs exactly 200 ml. And it has to be a bit runny. I can also already see that it is quite firm. Okay, as you can see, it needs more water. Okay, so let's add the rest of the water slowly, bit by bit. And then we can turn it up a tiny bit. And now we just let it run until it turns into a smooth pastry or a smooth dough, which sort of throws a few bubbles out. Now the softer the dough, the softer the gnocchis. If the dough is quite firm, your gnocchis are gonna be quite firm. Yeah? So if you see it's a bit firm, we can add some more. Okay, so now it's been running for about 2 or 3 minutes and we are ready. This is looking very smooth. It's running some big bubbles in there and we can turn it off. Okay, so now the dough is ready. So what you do is wet hands and you clean your things down. If you've got wet hands, nothing sticks to your fingers, or not much anyway. And it's easy to clean, all right? Mm-hmm. So now we take it off in a wash and you can see beautiful dough.
It's
you see, that's what you want. You want it to not be runny, but also sort of be thick.
Yeah.
So it actually drops in to the water when you do it. So now we let that sit there for 15 minutes. And then everything relaxes and the gnocchis itself gonna be a bit more tender. They're not as rubbery. So now we are ready to do the fried onions. Okay, so I've peeled the onions. So we cut them in half, cut the ends off, so the onion come loose, separate. I mean, you can cut them the whole rings, but that's better if you do it on a machine. All right? So now, important, very important, sharp knife. Okay, and then we just slice it down. Onions are cut, beautiful. Now we're adding Hungarian paprika. We're adding about a tablespoon. Yeah? Yep. And then flour. You do plain flour. We're adding like a half a cup. Yeah? Okay. And all you need to do is now mix it well. As long as all the onions are coated. Now you don't want the onions to be full of flour. So basically if you do this and you mix it, at the end, the flour, the leftover flour should be sitting on the bottom of the bowl. So now we're going to put it into our deep fryer. The deep fryer is hot, about between 160 and 180 degrees. And we only do little at a time. Because if you put too much in, it goes everywhere. And as you can see, it's already frothing up. So what you do is you just lift your basket up a bit so it doesn't go over the edge. And the first lot is ready. So we just take it out, put it on paper towel so all the excess oil drips off. Okay, so while the onions are frying, we are preparing for the sauce. So I've already cut a couple of extra onions for the sauce. So now we need 2 garlic cloves. So we just smash them, but I do actually enjoy quite coarse garlic. A lot of people don't put garlic into the gnocchis or into the Käsespätzle, but I think it's just a bit extra. Yeah. All right. And then on top we need chives. Gotta cut chives fine. Don't put chunks of chives on it, and it's like eating an onion or eating a spring onion. Yeah. So, you know, the finer the better. So if you can't get chives, I mean, as I said, they're a bit difficult to get. Just use parsley. I know that chives are the traditional thing to use, but you know, who's going to sue you? You know, I mean, seriously, that's whatever there is, you use it. The water is nearly boiling. Now I put some butter in a frying pan, so we can also, while we're doing the spätzle, the gnocchis, we putting the onions in. So, which is the base of our cheese sauce. So we're just cooking it slowly, caramelizing it, slightly brown. It's all flavor. Put it on top of the thing, of the pot. Take some dough out, and we're just working it through. Okay, and then push it. Yes, good job, Carie. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the gnocchis have come, or the spätzle have come to the boil, And they only have to come to the boil, and then they're done. So now we just put them in a strainer and refresh them with cold water. While we were doing this, the onions were frying. So that's just, I like them golden brown onions. If you don't cook them enough, there's no flavor coming out of them. So it's got the onion and the 2 cloves of garlic in it. So we just fry it a bit more until it's evenly brown. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to how to make them. So this one, I just use a little bit of those. If you have got a couple of people coming over, you put them on a little dish, and then you mix it all in, put cheese on top, and put them in the oven. This one, we just cook through. So you put the gnocchis in, make sure it's hot, kept a little bit of water from cooking a gnocchi. So when we add the cheese to it, we add a little bit of water to make the whole thing a bit more creamy. Salt it slightly. Don't use too much salt. The cheese is quite salty. Pepper, very important. You need pepper. Cheese always needs black pepper. Some of the Gruyère and the Swiss Emmentaler, as they say in Austria. And on this one, we just let it cook as is. This one we put in the oven. And people like a little bit of crust on the bottom. That's the most important part. Okay, so now we're getting a nice crust from underneath. Now we're putting it in the oven because we like it a bit of cheese crust on top as well. Which one is better? My version or the original version?
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, let's take the one out of the oven. I mean,
whoa.
Eh?
It looks very good.
Excellent. And what does it need? Chives. Lots of chives on top. And a nice amount of the fried onions. Not bad if I say so myself.
Looks great.
And now this is the traditional way. The traditional way is you get the crust underneath, then you loosen the crust, and you get all those caramelized cheese bits all the way through.
Yum.
All right? Which is nice as well. So now, again, chives on it, and fried onions. Put fried onions all over it.
Looks good.
Not bad. Maybe a bit more fried onions on here. And now, let's try. Okay, Carie. Kasnockerl are ready. The Austrian Mac and Cheese. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit nicer. With nice
crispy onions.
Crispy onions and nice cheese.
Mm.
The Swiss cheese just makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
It's very easy to make. You need equipment. So if you're looking for the gnocchi strainer, go on Amazon, can order it. I'm sure you can. And as always, follow us, subscribe,
Yes.
and tell a friend.
And like the video.
Like the video.
Yeah.
Keep notifications up. And I'll see you next time at Gunter's Kitchen on YouTube. Bye for now. Okay, let's try. Come on.
Did you show them the crust?
It's beautiful. Look at this. Underneath crust, top crust.
With the onions? Very hot.
Sensational. Just like up on the mountain.